Hi, kindergarten. Today we're going to continue working in our new module, Module 4, and we are going to be working on lesson number 5. All right, so right in front of me, I have some triangles. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that I have 4 triangles, but if I wanted to make a math problem, what could I do to split up these triangles? Well, one thing that we can do is add some colors. Before we just had 4 triangles, but now we actually have groups that we can create a math problem to solve. So, how many triangles do I have all together? Well, we already said that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 together, right? There are 4 triangles. How would you split up these triangles into groups? We have our whole. What should our parts be based on the picture? I would break them up based on color. So I would show that I have my 4 triangles all together, and I have 1, 2 yellow and 1, 2 green. Looks pretty simple, right? We know that 4 is the same as 2 and 2. So we have our whole and then we have our parts. But sometimes it's annoying to draw all those triangles, like we've talked about. So we can represent them with numbers. We know that we have 4 all together and we have 2 in each group. And that shows us 4 is the same as 2 and 2. We started off with 4 triangles, but by adding some color and splitting them into groups, we actually made up a math problem. All right, now what if I do this? Now I have a circle in the mix. Now how should I split up my parts? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as my whole, but what parts should I use? How should I group them? I could group them by shape. So I have 1 circle and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together. So 5 is my whole, I have 1 circle, and I have 4 triangles. That's one way that we could solve this problem. Could split it up based on shape. I know that 5 is the same as 4 and 1. I wonder if there's another way we could split up these shapes. So before we had 1 circle and 4 triangles, but there's another way to split up these objects. I noticed that some of them are green and some of them are yellow. So what if we split them up like that? I still have 5 all together, but now I have 3 that are green and 2 that are yellow. So I still have 5, but now I split them into green and yellow, so my parts are different. I have 2 and 3, which together makes 5. And I write my math problem. 5 is the same as 2 and 3. So I just want you to know that when you have shapes like that, you can split them into different groups. It's absolutely correct if we split them into triangles and circles, because we know 5 is the same as 1 and 4. It still has 5. But it's also okay if I want to split them up based off of color, right? I have 3 green and 2 yellow. That's also true. So sometimes there's more than one way to break up a group of objects. All right, in today's lesson, you're going to be doing just that. Can't wait to see you during math. See you later, kindergarten.